5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're done when I see 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're done when I see 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're done when I see 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're done when I see 5.
Welcome to another edition of Nikki B and Friends, episode 58. 58. That means 5-8. That's like past halfway, almost to 100. I need y'all to sound more enthused.
We enthused. What you mean?
We enthused.
We excited.
What up, friends?
What's going on, Nikki B?
Nothing going on.
But the rent. You got to have a J-O-B.
Well, last time I said that I got ridiculed, so I ain't even doing that. Y'all try to make me look bad, so.
No, that was the diamond bracelet.
Shut up.
We not doing that.
Yeah,
what you been on this week, Shannon? We keeping it moving. What you been on this week, Shannon?
Not much, just working, trying to figure out where my next trip is going to be. Got the kids on up to Michigan safely, so I'm trying to move about the world freely for a while.
Oh, okay.
Any destinations in mind?
Oh, yeah. Actually, my girlfriend hit me up today and was like, yo, what's up on an impromptu trip to Miami this weekend? And I'm like, when is she? Like Saturday through Monday. I was like, well, if you can get me on your buddy pass, I'm with it. So I'm waiting.
Hey, just be careful with Florida. They got the high case.
That's all I have to say. That case is spiked up, so be careful out there.
Yeah, be careful. I ain't saying don't go, but just be careful.
Living La Vida Loca and be living La Vida COVID.
Not La Vida COVID.
Yeah. Why he just holler that out like somebody real grandmama?
Because he's so old.
Because she know better. What's been up with you, E? What you been on this week?
Nothing much. Just working, maintaining. That's it.
Hear that?
That's it.
Wait, did you build you a little office somewhere in the house? Where you at?
So I let my niece turn one of my rooms in my house into her hair salon.
Okay.
And this is the most quiet room right now.
You don't give out too much information because
No,
okay, yeah, don't.
But so I'm
please
in
don't come knocking at our door. He kind of like when he say hair salon, he mean it's a little girl and she playing with her doll's hair, not real hair.
Yeah, like not real hair.
Yeah, little baby dolls. Oh, look at your little niece. She's so cute. How old is she? About 6?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Doing that little doll's hair. That's cute. Mm-hmm.
What's going on with you, Nick?
Chilling like a villain.
I hear that.
I just been chillaxing.
I hear that.
I feel that.
Mm-hmm. I'm at home for a minute. So I'm going to be here kicking it.
For how long?
Long enough to see you when you roll up.
I'm on my way.
Hey, girl, come on in. I knew you was coming through.
Drop your bags at the door like, hey. How y'all doing?
Right.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Come on, what we doing up in here?
What we doing?
Right, what we doing? So,
yeah, start speaking French real quick.
Mm-hmm. Right. What we eating tonight? Y'all want to play some games?
What she say? I brought Uno.
Yeah, Uno out.
I know, right?
What movies y'all want to watch? Yeah.
Throw Mama from the Train.
Oh yeah. So I'm on some real chill, mellow, relaxation, mental health vacation.
That's what's up.
It's necessary.
Yeah, it is necessary. People don't be taking care of their mental health. I be for that. And for those
Not at
of you
all.
who aren't, make sure that you go back to Nikki and KKI B and Friends and listen to the episode that we did on mental health. It's actually one of the ones that most people go back. Just like like
Mental
like people
health is
go back,
very
like people.
important.
Oh my goodness, we did a really good show on it. Did you hear it?
I did not hear it, but I'm gonna have to go back and listen.
Yeah,
it was actually a really good one because we had a nurse on here. She answered some questions, and you know what? And that's been about a year. It might be good to bring her back on now with what's going on in the world because we got so much going on in the world.
Man.
It's how you're dealing with it. I don't even want to talk about world stuff, but this show is about fun. If we start talking about world stuff, this show will be a whole different show.
Yeah,
it's so much. So let's move on. All right. So we got to start off with Insecure. And then we got to say it, and it tastes like the nastiest thing ever in my mouth to say Shannon was right.
Sure. I want to say it.
Shannon was right.
Sound nice. Say it again.
Shannon was right.
Thank you very much.
I did not see that coming.
How didn't y'all see that coming?
I thought that at the last week, I thought you was on the same page with us. Like, okay, she ain't, because he had said he talked to her. They done. No. You were still thinking it was gonna happen.
Yeah, but I'm with y'all, so I just keep some stuff to myself. Right. I just keep some things to myself.
Listen, we said you was right, man. You ain't got to go.
But no, see, being right with the two of y'all is a huge thing. It is huge. Because I'm so wrong all the time messing with y'all. So this is huge. Yeah. Let me bask in my glory just a little bit.
Listen, as soon as he said it, I was like, damn, she was right.
I screamed out loud. No lie. I
was like, when he came in and he looked that serious and she was like, what's wrong? And he said, Condola came to talk to me. I said, I hate Shannon. Oh, I was so, like, I knew, I'm like, man, Shannon was right. Like,
man,
it just couldn't be right.
Yeah.
It just couldn't be right. So, okay, let's start from the beginning. So we start off strong. Her and Lawrence out there, he get that job.
Yeah.
Giving him a relocation fee, get a little office and
got him a little team. Yep,
a little team. And then she makes the point of, yeah, I want this to work. Yeah, because he was like, is that a deal breaker? Because remember last week, she was like, I ain't messing with no Charlie, So he's like, is that a deal breaker? She was like, nah, because I'm at the point, which I think she is. I'm at the point where stuff that make me happy,
That's what I want to surround myself with.
Right.
Yeah, and she said that's you. Yeah.
Right. And he was like, and I feel the same way.
Yeah.
I was like, this is what I'm talking about. We're going to do it a 45-minute flight.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
And she even said that she would consider, like, moving
there. Yeah.
Right. So then we all in. We all happy. All right. They going to make it work. Then she goes.
Here come our girl.
Listen, we got to go play by play. Next stop. The dude with that junky barbershop. Like, I'm so mad it was that.
Oh, Nathan.
But I think that was just a spare room or something,
No, even coming in, like, it just wasn't a clean spot. It was just a lot of people there. Yeah. And it looked like it was free haircut day. Like, none of them people looked like they could afford a haircut.
Nikki, how much do you think a haircut is?
Like 20, and they ain't looking like they doing 20.
Oh, Lord.
Did you see how that was like broke down? And
go ahead. Fellas, if you can't
that's one of your last resorts when your barber ain't
Listen. Fellas, if you can't hustle up on $20 to get a haircut, you need to reevaluate your whole life if you can't get $20 for a haircut.
And the dude that's listening to us right now, like, nigga, when I get $20 to get my haircut, my girl get my haircut every 2 weeks.
Oh my God.
Power to you, my brother. Power to you. That's right. Haircut.
Listen, I salute you, King. If she
paying for that every 2 weeks. Go ahead.
I need you to look right. So then Nathan a bigger person, but I love the fact of like, you know, like it just showed Issa growth because she just like, you know, good for him to apologize. Sorry, you know, for throwing them little cracks at your dude, even though he still meant it. Oh, and wait till he find this out. But anyway,
I'm gonna let you finish.
So then she like, you know what? That's who I'm gonna be with. If you got a problem with it, he's like, no, I have no problem with it. I just want you to know how I felt. It was mad respect there. Go ahead, E.
So I told you that's the overplay for the underplay. He gonna come through. I'm sorry, I was out of line. I shouldn't have said that. My bad. And then look what happened. Lawrence tell her, you know, what's going on with Condola.
Wait to the end. We're going play.
Okay, well, we gonna make the setting this up for an easy play.
All right.
He gonna get Issa back.
Then the next is annoying Molly.
Our girl.
That ain't our girl.
Which was funny because if you notice, almost everything that we was saying and complaining about and pointing out, he was taking a tally in his head of all the same stuff that we was.
Yeah, he
was. So, yeah, and I'm like, she think he gonna not watch the show because of her after he didn't went to the thing, but she would have never did that. It's like all about her. She's so selfish.
Yeah, he even said like if I had wanted to stay out today, it would have been a whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Shan, I don't know if it's on purpose, but you like we can't see you because it's dark. Like we see your hair, the curls in your hair, but not you.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. I just wanted you to know that in case you didn't realize.
Yeah, no, I'm sitting on the futon in this little corner in my room, so I'm chilling.
Oh, okay. We can see you now since you set up a little bit, but okay. Anyway, so yeah, so then we get to Tiff. Oh, that was sad.
That was really sad.
But that postpartum depression stuff is real.
But it is very real. I like the way that they added it on and did it kind of the way they did it because I knew they was gonna touch on it because I remember Issa saying earlier that they were gonna touch on it, and I'm glad that they touched on it but made it the way they did instead of having it when she dropping the baby in the water, you know, because usually
something crazy.
When the story, you know, when they try to tell that story, it'd be real dramatic, you know.
Yeah.
But this
straight
one
to the left.
Right, but this one was good, and they found her safe and all of that stuff.
That was very sad.
Yeah, and like all of them being together and rallying together because then it just showed, like, no matter what me and you going through right now, Molly,
this ain't about either one of us.
We finding our friend. So that was good. So of course they got to throw a funny scene in there, and that bus scene was hilarious.
That was funny.
I can't hear you, your foot over the line. And then he really got the police when they got off.
He sure did.
Listen,
sure did.
I love me some Kelly. I love Kelly.
Me too. Me too. I love Kelly. So yeah, I thought that was like all of them did really well if you pay attention. And I'm one of them. I watched the show twice usually, and I'm a background, pay attention to, and like all of them, like really played their part, like the emotion on their face when he go knock on the door and she's standing there, like you could just see Kelly look like she trying to hold back tears, like this they friend, you know what I mean? So that was a real moving thing.
And I was happy.
I'm glad she wasn't like tripping that like Issa and all them was there, because you know she could be like, well, what you bring all of them for, and blah blah blah, you know what I mean?
And I was glad that she wasn't like rushing into the arms of another man, because I know that was his nervousness of going to knock on the door. Like, if I knock on this door and she answer, what's behind this door?
Yeah. But he said, I just want her to be all right.
I just want her to be all right.
It never crossed my mind that somebody else could have been there. It crossed my mind, like, as she did something to herself.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
but I was glad to see it looked like she really just felt like she needed rest because it looked like she
a minute.
just
Yeah,
got out the shower and her hair was still a little wet, so she must have just got out the shower.
yeah. They said she came and got a drink and some food or whatever.
Mm-hmm. The funniest part is him saying, "Oh yeah, I do see a lift on the bill."
Yeah.
Like, you think you should have done right. Right.
But like he said, there's no destination on there.
Right.
So.
He was like, "It ain't no destination." And it was Kelly. "Don't you think you should have told us that fool before?" He's like, "Ain't no destination on here." Yeah, y'all lay off for him. And it's like, Kelly, ain't nobody even saying nothing but you. They always have to make a little bit of humor because even Issa with the, I'm 5 stars. Kelly looking at her with 4. It's one of them. I'm appealing.
Right. I like that. You got to make light.
Right. They end up still throwing.
Wait. Did y'all see how when Kelly was about to push the button, Issa was like, "Touch it."
Yeah. She was like, yeah.
Right. And Kelly said, "Go ahead, tase me. I've been tased before." The husband
like, did you forget that you peed on yourself?
Right. Yeah, the husband was right. The husband was like, "She said you peed on yourself when that happened." And then it reminded me. I'm like, "Oh yeah, Kelly did get tased that one time
At Coachella.
Yeah, Coachella.
Some festival thing.
Yep.
So yeah, that I think that they did really well with that thing. And so, do you guys think so? Then Molly and Andrew, they finished the conversation. So, do you guys think that Molly is fighting for this relationship because she wants a relationship, or do you think she want to be right and in a relationship?
I think she finally wants a relationship, but I don't think she wants it for the right reasons.
I feel like she thinks she got something to prove.
Like she could stay
this
in a
would be
relationship.
another failed relationship for her. You know what I mean? Because before she met Andrew, remember, she used to get down on herself a little bit about that. Like,
Because wasn't she dealing with Dro before Andrew?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that the married dude?
Yeah, with the open relationship. Yeah.
With the open relationship, but his wife don't know about her, but she friends with the wife.
Yeah, no, she didn't know that they was messing around.
Yeah.
And her and Molly are friends.
Right. And so that's why whenever she come around, you'll see Issa and Molly kind of look at each other when she hugs, like, like, how can you be around her? I think that I don't even remember them breaking up. But is that why she broke up with him? Like, I can't be around you?
Yeah.
I think it was just like... Well, I think she stopped talking to him because remember at the baby shower, she came over and he was like, "Oh, you can, talk now or whatever." And he was like, "I'm straight on you."
I thought they stopped messing around because she just couldn't handle the fact that he had somebody or something.
That's what I was about to say. It seemed like that they was at a part, where all of them get together, and his wife, like, she was in her feelings, and he like, "Hey, you can't be in your feelings in this relationship. Like, what you doing?"
Because didn't
the friends with benefits? No.
Yeah. And didn't want the wife pregnant?
Right. No, I don't think the wife was pregnant, was she?
I don't think she was pregnant.
I think so.
If she did, I missed that part.
See, now we might have to go back to season 1 because it seemed like they had said like she was like it was like Tiffany, ain't that her name? Tiff had said like, yeah, she's pregnant, and like Molly was like he was still sticking with his wife.
I don't remember. Was that season 1 or 2?
3.
It was 3.
Yeah, because she just stopped messing around with Joe, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Maybe that's what we're in.
Man, you know what? I just want to watch the whole series again. Anyway.
And you know what? E, that's what we gonna do. Sham, when we kick it, we're gonna.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's what y'all gonna do.
But I actually got my mama to watch. My mama started with season 1.
How she feel about it?
I didn't think she was gonna like it because it's kind of childish for her. But yeah, my mama don't be down with all that.
You know what?
Sex stuff or
none of my friends. I don't think I got. Oh, y'all. Like none of my None of my people mess with it. They just like,
yeah, a lot of people don't.
It's too raunchy, and
I told my mom, I was like, you're not gonna like, because they be doing it all the time, and you ain't gonna like that.
But I
she
love
actually,
it because
she actually was feeling it, and like the whole day, my mama was calling me, asking me little stuff, and then she'd be like, okay, I'll call you back. Girl, like, watch the show.
yeah, it's a great,
right.
I think it's a good show that puts us as Black people in a good light, and especially Black women.
I even just from like the beginning, because I need to remember her and Lauren's relationship. It's almost like I remember.
Yeah, it was so long ago. It's like I can't remember.
That's why I'm gonna go back, because I hope it's not. How long does it normally take before it come back on? It seems like
I think maybe the fall it'll come back on.
Is that what it is?
No,
is it gonna be longer because of COVID?
That might be, Shannon.
Okay,
but you know, because you know what, they shot this episode right before COVID started, and the reason I know is because they had the mural of Kobe and his daughter.
They sure did, yeah.
So it had to be.
Oh, but they could have
February, March.
They could have edited and added it.
Yeah.
And when I saw that, I was thinking, like, did they get permission? Not that they had to, but did they get permission? Because, like, if you was Vanessa or if you was Laura London, and all of a sudden you trying to enjoy yourself and that popped up on the screen,
yeah, that would be.
Like, but that's but that's like Facebook. Every time you go on Facebook, somebody will post something, and then you be like, "Dang, for real."
Well, as a side note, I heard that one of Kobe's daughters had asked people to kind of like stop making Facebook groups and stuff.
Yeah,
because every time she logs on to social media, she has to keep reliving that.
So, so my answer to that was stay off.
Yeah.
Because your dad is who he is. Everybody.
Your dad is Kobe,
him.
like
he all of, because I'm a huge Kobe Bryant fan. So he all of my memories, like, you know how Facebook show this day on this, like he all of my memories, and it's like, and I'm not even trying to sound insensitive to the young child, because I get it. My dad passed away less than a year ago, and I hate it when I go on there and they be like, oh my God, somebody posted a picture of my dad. But for her dad to be famous, like my dad is famous to me and a whole bunch of other people, but her dad famous to everybody, so she just gonna see that. So either you're gonna have to go to your counselor and learn how to deal with it, or stay off of social media, because nobody's gonna stop posting.
They're not gonna stop. Unfortunately, they're not gonna stop.
No, and there's gonna be more and more tributes and all that. I can't stand her mama no way, but that's a whole nother thing. Let's not even do that.
Let's not get into that. Why they come on? Let's not get into
that. Okay, so all right. So then after that,
what's next?
Okay, Andrew. Now, so what did y'all say? What did you say, Shan, about Molly? Do she want Andrew, or do she want to be in a relationship?
I say that I feel like she got something to prove to herself, because she's had so many other broken relationships. So maybe she might not want it for the same reasons like E. Maybe it's just kind of like, oh, I don't want this to be another tally mark, so to speak.
I could see that.
And see, my thing is, and I see your point too, but I really think that that she does want it to work, because I think that she has put in more work with this relationship and has made more changes and stopped working as much for this relationship. I'm hoping it's because of love, but so it's almost like, if I done did all of this changing, then I never find nobody if, but I think she just has to look at herself and her rule. For some reason, I just don't think she don't know how selfish she is.
But you know what? I feel like too, I feel like these are changes that she have to make for herself. I feel like Molly need to find balance for Molly. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she needs to really realize how selfish she is for Molly. Not necessarily make all these changes for another person, but for herself.
Maybe she just needs to be single.
But that's the same thing I just said. You just said it long. Because I'm trying to act like she was more profound than I was. I said the same thing. Molly need to figure out herself and know how selfish she is. And then you came with that whole little thing, and you said the same thing I said, like you deeper than me.
No,
like
I just
deeper than me.
I know. She
Yeah, I think Molly. I agree with both of you.
be by herself.
Well,
Then.
she can't.
Yeah,
When she going to the counselor, and she won't even listen to the counselor. But she been by herself. So
yeah, but when I say by herself, she needs to no sex, no friends with benefits.
But
just
she did all of that before.
Has she truly been single?
Yeah,
like
she
no
did.
sex.
Yeah,
Okay.
Concentrated just on work and all of that. Yeah. Remember, she was the one who did. She was practice abstinence for a while. I want to say maybe that may have been the first or second season.
Okay.
So okay.
That was before Dro.
Yeah, and before it was somebody else before Dro too.
Because remember, she was on that little dating app for a while, and she was like,
she was all loops on there though.
She was
like she get around, step up, step up, step up, step up, step up. She get around. Still clown with the underground, but
I was just about to say round and round.
You took too long. You took too long.
My bad.
I was waiting on you to come in.
I was trying to finish my drink. My bad.
I know. I see you didn't got that red cup and keep pouring and all of this stuff.
I had to refill it.
Okay, so here we go. With the
anything
network.
goes.
Right. So here we go.
Anything is possible.
So then Issa opened up the door. Her and Lawrence do that long cuss.
Oh.
She say she couldn't sleep. Then he say condola time.
I need to be there to console Issa.
Shut up.
I know she going through it.
Oh, you gotta hit her with it.
Nah, Nikki, you supposed to hit your bell. Where your bell? You ain't bring it?
You know I'm out of town. And you know what? And I meant to bring the bell too, because I know how much you love it.
Well, I do it. Bing!
Yeah. So they come in and prove Shannon right, which crushed my soul. That just crushed me. But then I like the way they did it with the conversation and all of that.
Oh, back and forth. Yeah.
And wow, like, but the thing about it is, it's just like, could you imagine, like, saying to somebody, yeah, I'm pregnant, and their response is
it mine?
F. You know, he like, F, like, man, I done messed up so bad. And then them women always hit you with this. You could be as involved as you want.
Hey, look, I was like, Laura's gotta get out of jail
because you know he not gonna be no deadbeat.
Right, he wouldn't be.
Why would you even say that?
Because they always say that, and then be the first one. Now, if he was, and she said,
you be ready to put his business in the street.
She'd be quick. You know, you don't have that nothing to do with him, but then you get that child support letter.
No, Nikki, that's facts right there.
Right.
That's big facts.
But did you catch that she said, I can't do that now. When he said, are you going to keep it? And then she said, yes, I'm going to keep it. I can't do that now. I wasn't ready.
With her ex.
Right. So was she pregnant by her ex and got a termination?
She probably did. I never even
that's
thought
what
about that.
Like.
Right. So then Lawrence was on some like, we ain't no couple, like this ain't the right time. Like
he did tell her. He told her.
You need to get rid of that. I was like, wow, that was a different side of Lawrence, because I think they made him be so like passive, like you know, the good guy, and you just can't imagine a good guy like, we ain't even together. You need to get rid of it. And he just like F, like, man, it's so messed up.
He messed around and asked her, is it mine? Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you gotta ask.
Would I tell you if it wasn't?
Probably. Yeah.
Come on, Shannon, let's not do that. It's a lot of women who got guys claiming babies that's not theirs.
I mean, okay.
Let's not act like that don't happen.
Right. But they did give us the like, if you think of Condola, you wouldn't think she was sleeping with more than one person. Don't mean
I don't
because
think
there's
that
some
at
of
all.
those that's that will. But I think that the show kind of gave us the thing.
Oh no, I don't think
Condola.
Condola.
Condola wouldn't do that. But
No, I don't think she was sleeping around at all.
And see, and then if you hit me with you could be as involved as you want to or not, then why you come tell me?
Because for real, that part annoyed me, I think, the most out of that whole.
Is it annoying you as much as eat pause and to eat something?
Listen, I was trying to be courteous.
Nikki B called out.
She be calling us out, don't she?
Drinking. Now we in the middle of a good conversation where we need the male perspective. So this some real male stuff. And then he dinner. And then we seeing him, he chewing and laid back. Like
Shannon, I can't wait till Nikki slack and we catch her slacking.
You ain't gonna catch me slipping. You ain't gonna catch me slipping. Okay, so go ahead.
But yeah, that part annoyed me the most.
Right, so why you coming? Like, to me, you don't have to have nothing to do. So why you tell me then?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that just broke my heart. And then, like,
I will say that's the first
I
thing
literally
I thought,
screamed out loud when she said she was pregnant.
Did you scream because you was like, yeah, I was right? Or
no, I screamed like, you know what I mean? Like, I knew
you did the same thing Lawrence did.
Basically.
Mm-hmm. And I can understand where Lauren's coming from.
I feel like I knew that was going to be the thing that stops this whole train with Issa.
It had to be a plot twist.
Yeah.
And
I knew that was going to be it.
But I was just hoping. And okay, so here's my thing. And we're going to go back. I get that, they want you to continue to keep watching. Mm-hmm. But why can't they ever show happy Black people? Why always gotta be some drama?
Because we got drama in our lives.
And I think we're the best at handling
it be nice periods of time. Y'all gonna get them just two weeks of happiness for some drama?
Hey, that's Black life. That's us in real life.
Where your girl?
Hey.
Where your fiance?
Hey. This ain't got nothing to do with her. Listen, Black people in real life are only allowed 2 episodes of good shit.
No, people be happy, and it was like, and you know what else made me mad?
We be happy to that bill collector call or somebody.
Right. But what else made me mad is how vested I am in the show. Like, I was like so mad
because it's a good show.
And then going to sleep and stuff, I was upset and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know if I could keep watching this.
Yeah, I was mad
draining because now we gotta wait for it to come back to find out, and I'm like, you know what? This is stressful.
And the only way you can really pacify yourself is to go back to season 1 and go all through it again.
I can't wait for us to do that.
That's the signs of a good show. Like, it's real, it's well written, it's well acted. I mean, it's good.
It's just like, I'm telling you.
And plus, Issa fine as hell, so.
She is. She's so pretty to me too. She's so cute. But that I'm telling you, that just messed me up. I'm just like, and like even her, like just when I was thinking. It's just like,
everything was gonna go good for her.
Did y'all listen to the way, like, did you listen to her tone even when she was talking to him after he said it? Like,
yeah, she was
you could feel that she was fighting back.
She was very hurt.
Tears, that rage, like you could
tears.
She was fighting all that.
For once in Issa's life,
everything was good.
Everything is. She got a place. She got a nice job. Her and Lawrence were getting, like, everything was lining up for her.
And then you could see the growth in them.
You can see the growth in her.
It's like,
And I feel like even with the absence of Molly, she was really starting to discover herself.
Yeah, I agree.
So
it's like the old saying, like you take one step forward and then 2 steps back.
Yep.
that one is a doozy bag because if you gotta here you go, you gotta think.
That's
somebody
a
that you was with 5 years. Then you
Mm-hmm.
find out he had bought a ring. Now y'all both in group. But y'all both doing what y'all used to talk about doing.
Yeah.
Now he don't have no kids because it ain't like he came in with a kid. So he don't have no kids. Neither one of y'all got kids. So this is when you thinking of future, like them being back together, then that gotta cross your mind. You know, we're gonna have kids and all this. Now you're not gonna have his first child.
And then Nikki, to add to what you said, like they was together for so long and we never had a kid, but you was with her for
a hot second, and she pregnant.
Is she pregnant?
And he said, I thought we was careful. We were.
And I told y'all a couple episodes ago they was doing the nasty without no protection.
No, but he said we were careful, and she said we were, but it just happened. So
he was practicing the pull-out method,
which you know.
Yeah, that don't work, bro.
Is that what he said, or you just?
You just gotta figure.
I'm assuming.
No, I just assumed that the thing broke.
I'm assuming he was doing the pull-out method.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, see,
he pulled out after stroke number 56.
He just seemed too strong.
Shut up,
when people do that pull out, they be kind of expecting it. Like they don't be as surprised as because he was really, really shocked. That's why I'm saying I feel like it wasn't.
Or maybe he thought she was on birth
control or something.
I was just about
to
say that, yeah.
You think Condola was a liar too?
Hey.
Maybe she won't
think about it.
Maybe she tried to trap him.
Oh, what if the plot twist is that she really not pregnant, but she just said that to get him back?
Or she has an abortion anyway, or a miscarriage.
Oh, we need the new season to start now.
No, that ain't gonna do it because the new season is gonna be okay. Here's my thought.
Mm-hmm.
The new season will be. I honestly think that Issa is gonna be like she don't want to leave Lawrence. Like she gonna hang in there.
I think she gonna try. I think Nathan gonna snake his way back into it.
Thank you, Shannon.
I don't think so.
I think this situation is the perfect situation for her to go crying to Nathan.
She's gonna do it because otherwise she would have. The old Issa would have called him soon as Lawrence left. So I think
he ain't left yet.
He haven't.
He
ain't seen the end of the.
She went to talk to Mom.
Oh, that's because she was on her patio smoking.
She didn't want to go to you, right?
Instead of her doing that, she would have called him.
Yeah. I don't know though. We still got time. It may be the next episode.
Listen, I'm telling y'all.
Okay, can I get my point across for our son mute people? So, I think that his drunk tail. See, and now I got to put a clause in here that you can't be drunk on the show.
I'm not drunk, officer.
This your second drink, and we ain't even an hour in. We do an hour show, and you on your third drink. And then gotta go get you some chips and all of this type of stuff.
Like this is Cheers.
Look, you need. I feel like Norm.
Right? Like, no, they didn't open back up the restaurant. See, I'm on the deck. No, dude, you on the show. Get with it.
Talking about turn up the music.
Right. So anyway, I think that she would have called him if she was gonna call him. The old Issa would have called him. I think she's gonna think about it, and she gonna say, "Yeah, we're gonna ride this out." And then it's just gonna be like that's gonna be the show because it's gonna be bumpy, you know. But then you got to go through them doctor's appointments. You want to go to him. He a good guy. He go. Do him and Issa go together? You know that type of thing.
I don't think it's. I really don't feel like that's the way. I really think that.
Don't get cocky because you was right about her being. I don't even.
I was right twice. Let the record show. I was right twice.
Why? I don't even appreciate
I really think
what
that
else
this
was you right about?
is them getting back together.
Oh, girl,
Shannon about to go. Hey, Shannon about to go on a roll.
Right, here she come now. She too right.
Condola gonna have a miscarriage. I really feel like I
was helping them write the show. You ain't helping them write it. Ain't nobody called you about helping them write and all that. So don't even go there. you had
Let me show y'all the emails from me and Issa.
Right. And the funniest part is Sunday night, just so the world could know, she was texting us, y'all see it? And me and
Y'all
E ignored
see
her. Right. And we ignored her.
Nikki, she couldn't wait to send that text.
Yeah.
Yo,
and I totally
jumped
ignored.
up after ice cream. I jumped up and was like, "Where's my phone?"
Right.
Nikki, she couldn't text it fast enough. She
couldn't.
No. And
my autocorrect was messing up and stuff.
Yeah. And then she texted us again after we ignored her, y'all, and then said, "We need to do a conference call." We ignored that too.
A conference call right now.
We ignored that too. We act like we didn't even hear from her.
I knew they was mad, ladies and gentlemen. I knew they was mad.
I was just hurt about the whole thing. I felt like that was my sister or something.
Listen,
that's why I'm saying I want to be vested. But go ahead. We got to hear everybody's theory of what's going to happen. So did I finish mine? Okay,
did you finish yours?
I don't know when you drunk, so you're going to interrupt me anyway. Go
So
ahead.
Nikki was saying that she think that,
let E go ahead go. Let E go ahead and go.
I'm quiet.
No, we got to get you now because you look like you're going to pass out and I don't got time. You know, we only got a little while and I want them to hear you.
Don't be painting the wrong narrative for the listeners.
All right, with your cousin over there doing hair. Go ahead.
No, Nate is setting up the overplay for the underplay. I'm telling y'all. He set it up last week when he made his little side remark about her and Lawrence getting back together.
Okay.
Then he come back. I apologize. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry.
Dang, you can tell you didn't did that before because you changed your tone and everything. And
Nikki,
I was
wherever.
Did
Nikki,
you see me looking at him?
Yes.
Right.
Nikki,
I looked at E like, I forgive you. I was looking at E like, I forgive you when he said he was sorry because he looked like he meant it. So I forgive you.
Nikki, whenever E say the overplay for the underplay, this is some stuff he done before.
I done did it before. Listen, I'd have been there.
Okay, so go ahead.
So he hit you with, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. My bad. You know, that I was out of line for saying, okay. And guess what's gonna happen? She gonna call him up and it's gonna clap cheeks.
She
gonna deep throat and no.
Okay. All right. You think she's gonna end up back? So you don't even think she's gonna mess around with Lawrence again? She just going straight to Nathan.
But you know what, Nikki? I don't know. Because I agree with you too. I think she really wants to work things out with Lawrence, but that's a heavy one. That's a big pill to swallow.
Mighty pill to swallow. Yeah.
That's a big pill to swallow.
I love how he go back and forth.
He don't know what he want to do.
I'm gonna always play devil's advocate.
I said, well, what you think about Cause he want to catch a right one. Well, Nikki, you got a good point. Nigga, what you think?
Listen, I'm gonna always play devil's advocate now.
Right. So you think?
Well, angel's advocate.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So you think that? Okay. So wait a minute. Before we let Shan come in, because we really ain't even trying to hear from her on none of this. I should have muted.
Yeah, because she already.
We should have acted like we accidentally disconnected her.
Y'all are haters.
But before we move on, I should have asked this first. Do we think that Molly and Andrew gonna be back together? Do we think that they're gonna start off the season as a couple? Do you think they ended the conversation like they're gonna be a couple?
I think it's gonna be a continuation of the breakup, and I think Andrew is done with Molly.
You think? Okay. I agree. I think that he's had enough. Like he's fed up, and when you keeping tally. And it's like, it's always about you, then you like, he don't have time for that. And then when he asks her, so it depends on how she answers the question of what are you fighting for?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, so.
Yeah, I agree.
It'll be interesting to see, because we are going to see him again if Nathan going to be on the show. Okay, so E think that Nathan going to come in, whoop her up.
Oh yeah.
But he ain't sure about the Lawrence.
Oh, listen, Nathan gonna be that shoulder that Issa can cry on now.
Okay. All right. Okay. Did I go already? Because I'm just trying my best not to hear Shannon, and I'm looking at the clock. Okay, so then I did. I said I think that Issa gonna. I don't think that she gonna need. I don't even think that she gonna give in to Nathan. I think she gonna be trying to be with Lawrence and all of that. Now it's gonna be interesting to see if Lawrence still moves with all of this going on. If he moves, it'll be easier. But
this a good topic to have for another podcast too.
Oh, okay. So maybe when I say any topics, you will reply back with.
Yep, I will.
Okay. All right. Don't let the red cup
I can't wait to catch you slipping.
Don't let the red cup make you forget. Write it down.
I got you.
Okay, so yeah, because like all of that's in play now. Like, do I leave? Do I not leave? You know, that type of thing. Okay, and then we got to remember that they kind of been working together. So not only did this lady help her put stuff together, and they was calling themselves like we cool, but like ain't no way. Like, girl, don't even come near me.
But did she know that Issa and Lawrence got back together?
I don't think she did.
Yeah, I don't think she knew that.
Did.
He might have told her, or somebody told her. They was all out everywhere.
You think he told Condola?
I think he might have.
Or maybe he posted on social media or something and she saw.
Because you know what? If Condola wanted to have a conversation, look at Shannon. She got one right. Oh my gosh, she got on our nerves for that. But anyway, if Lawrence wanted to have if she wanted to have the conversation, I think to get your nerves up, she probably had been by there and saw Issa like, oh, they back together.
Ooh, so is this the conversation you think Condola wanted to have that, last week's episode?
Well, then he said we talked about it and you said we was done. But you know how you be nervous to tell somebody something, so then you
maybe
she told him then?
You know what? And then, kind of go by and be stalking. So maybe she was stalking and she saw him and Issa together and all of that. I'm just saying, I think that she knows. Because why else would she be? You ain't got to be empowerment if you want to.
Because you ain't just find out you was pregnant.
And just his reaction to it, like, ooh, why you this mad about it? Like, am I this mad about it? Like, you this mad about it? Like, because he was mad.
I think she knew.
Yeah. Go ahead, Shannon. What you think?
What's your next prediction, Shannon?
Oh,
5, 4, 3. No, I'm just kidding.
My turn.
Time for the show to go off. Thank you guys for listening. Go ahead, Shannon.
So,
go ahead, Shannon. What you think?
Yeah, I think Condola's going to have a miscarriage. I don't think this pregnancy is going to proceed. And I think if anything, when they begin the next season, that'll be like the last that we see of Condola. Maybe Condola has the miscarriage. Lawrence has to go to the hospital to check on her, whatever, and then that's that. I think Nathan is going to snake his way back in, and maybe him and Issa do mess around because Issa's so mad at Lawrence or the situation, and then maybe they like I said, mess around or whatever. But I don't think that this pregnancy is going to proceed. I don't.
So you don't think she's going to have the baby?
No.
Nope. And I think the opposite. I think that a lot of next year is going to be us trying to watch Issa try to be strong enough to deal with that situation.
Well, listen, Issa, if you're listening, sweetie.
Oh my God!
If you need a shoulder to cry on. We didn't talk
all of this time, and we didn't even get to the topic. So this is all about Insecure, which is cool. We don't mind. And y'all don't
just want Issa to know she needs somebody to confide in and a shoulder to cry on.
And he married to Issa, so let him move along anyway.
Right. He's saying all of this with a fiance in the back, drunk, and eating snacks. So don't believe nothing that he's saying. And you saw how he changed his voice with the
Issa, Lisa, I'm engaged. I ain't got no baby on the way, though. So I'm good.
Woo!
So yeah,
You can
it
get
is going to be interesting, and I just hope it don't take long to come back. But I'm telling y'all seriously,
Mm-hmm.
you know, when it come back, you guys may have to discuss it because I don't even know if I could get myself emotionally
You can't
involved.
give up now. You too
I
invested.
know.
You are
4
way too
seasons
invested
in.
now.
What you mean?
Yeah, you
No,
too invested.
because right, I'm too invested. I don't want to be that invested in the show where I'm like
So you got to see it to the end.
I
mad
know.
and oh no, because you know what I'm picturing. Remember when what was that show? The Game and Darwin had got that girl pregnant and Melanie.
Oh, Janae? Yeah.
And then
I'm
here
going to have
come
to sit this one out. I never saw that.
yeah.
I saw bits and pieces, but I know what she's talking about.
Right, but I honestly think Issa gonna think that she could do it. I'm telling you, and I
Think
honestly
she gonna try to play stepmama?
yeah.
Do the stepmama.
But I
That's
honestly do not think at all that Nathan got a chance. I don't think at all. I don't think she would throw it away like that. Because like I said, she would have made the first call. She's showing all of these changes. I know that this is heartbreaking for her. But either she gonna just say to Lawrence, I can't handle it. I don't think she gonna cheat on Lawrence.
So then, okay.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think that she gonna cheat on Lawrence again. So if she go with Nathan,
she may not cheat on Lawrence.
She gonna be done with Lawrence.
So then what's gonna happen?
Done with Lawrence then.
So what's gonna happen with Issa and Molly?
Because you know they back on.
They back on because now they was at that restaurant to it closed down with all that Molly just had went through with Andrew and then all she went through with Lawrence.
Ain't that they joined anyway? That Ethiopian restaurant they always go to anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So both of their relationships messed up.
And they don't got nobody but each other.
Right. And I think that like they both need somebody to talk to, somebody to be there.
And don't nobody understand the both of them like they understand each other.
Right.
True. I agree.
Yeah. And so I think that they gonna be I think that, Molly, I think that they both hopefully put it out there, and I hope that Molly really realizes, especially after hearing Andrew say it. Like, to me, how many times did you have to hear somebody say you selfish? Everybody she done been with, including your friends, say you selfish. How many times did you gotta hear that you only think about yourself, your counselor, for you to realize you only think about yourself? Like,
that's a good question.
Like, how many times? So, but yeah, that devastated me. So we got 5 more minutes, y'all.
Man, we didn't even get to the main issue.
I know we didn't get to the main topic because this took so much out of us.
It did.
Which it is the last episode, so we won't be talking about it for a long time.
True.
Right.
So I'm just trying to let it go. But it's all over everywhere. But I will tell y'all, I watched a really interesting, and I didn't watch all of it, but it was an interview, and it was like Issa was interviewing Molly, and Issa, it was funny because Issa was saying that she was kind of like how as herself, like reading the comments, from people, how she was getting so mad how people was dogging Molly, because she was just like if this been my friend for this long, why would I give up on my friend? We've been friends this long, how people was just. And she was like, I really took offense to a lot of that because I'm just like, I was thinking like, this is my for real friend, in character mode, but how mad it was or how people was like, let that go or whatever. So
did y'all know that Molly does stand-up comedy? I didn't know that.
I was literally about to ask that question.
Yeah, I actually watched the stand-up.
Did you? It's on HBO?
Yeah. I watched it before the episode came on. I watched it because it, come on when you put in Insecure, it come on at the bottom. You know how different stuff they've all played on. Like I didn't realize Issa been in all these movies. but I ain't watching
yeah,
now.
yeah.
But and so I ended up watching her stand up.
Was it funny?
How was it?
It was decent. I mean,
I heard it wasn't funny.
I mean, you're gonna laugh. No, you're gonna laugh at some parts. You're not gonna be all over, you know, the owls hollering like
good, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
right,
I didn't. I'm with Shannon. Like, I didn't know she was a comedian.
If
anyone, I thought Issa would be more of a comedian than anybody, or Kelly, like Issa or Kelly.
Yeah,
I would have thought Kelly would have had a stand up before.
True.
What's it called? But you know what they say: you capitalize on what you're doing.
True.
Mm-hmm.
True. Yeah, I caught the little piece she was saying about her mama before the show began.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I gotta see that.
Yeah, she go back and forth. So if it's not one of them you feel like going back and forth with, so she's from Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're gonna see her with her parents, and you're gonna see her talk a little bit about her parents. And she go back and talk about, you know, how you be trying to get somebody to get the price lower, you know how they do. Then she tell another joke. It's like that. So
is it worth checking out?
If you don't have nothing else to do.
But you know she don't like Molly, no way.
Right. And that's not even why. It's like it's not a must see. But
it's not that. That means it's not that funny.
But I did laugh. It was quite a few things I laughed at. You know, she educated you on her. I mean, you do learn a lot about Nigerians. I'll say that. She kind of educated you. And it was a nice crowd. I mean, the audience was dying laughing. I don't know if they was paid to be there, but they was dying laughing. You said what?
Did she tape it in Africa?
I think some parts were.
Some parts were. She was visiting home and stuff like that. So it was like one of those things. So yeah. So it was okay.
Cool.
Kind of put you in the mind of Good Hair with Chris Rock.
Yeah.
You know what? And I haven't seen that.
It's pretty good. It's really good. Yeah.
No,
and then I appreciated that more.
I got good hair, so I don't have to do all of them chemicals. I didn't feel a need to really watch it like that. You know,
it was good because he did it. I appreciated it more because he did it for his daughter. So
yeah, okay, good. Yeah. I don't have to use all them chemicals and stuff like that. So I didn't feel like it pertained to me. So
SMH.
So, all right. So it's time for our closing remarks. And sorry, people, we didn't get to what we were going to talk about.
We didn't even get to our talk. Yeah.
But we can talk about it next week. But, you know, we all hooked on Insecure, and one of us probably letting it go. And then one of us is going to watch it and then waver back and forth with what they're going to do. And then the other one just going to watch it because they want to be acting like they right.
What?
Wait, which one am I?
The
wavering back and forth.
Okay, cool. I'll be that.
No, I think old boy gonna slide up in there and then he gonna do. I don't think he's gonna mess it up for Lauren.
But I'm with you, Nick. You know.
See, Shannon, I was with you this whole episode.
Hey. When you was right as I am, you don't need nobody else to be with you.
You see how Hollywood she is?
I see how she
too Hollywood. But I will say to you, Shan, that when I was saying that you was Hollywood before you got on, I'm like, how's she sending a message like she on or whatever? He was Nikki, like, we should do a show without her. I'm just like,
wait a minute, huh?
What? Say what?
Was that confidential?
Oh, straight up, that's how y'all feel? Okay. All right, then. All right.
You'll be here next week, so stop all the drama.
Nikki, when she come, y'all should play Phase 10.
When she come, we're going to be recording this show. We're going to call you. Hey, E, let's get in.
We're going to be sitting next to each other.
At 11:30 at night.
Yeah. She going to be like, ain't that right, Shannon? I'm like, what time is it?
Right. Come on, Shan.
Ain't you sleeping?
Right. Come on, Shan.
She gonna be popping no-nos and drinking coffee.
Oh, I know how to stay up.
Right. And she had a black coffee too.
Right. I'm had that music thumping. We on. Come on, y'all.
I'm gonna be in the hallway like, excuse me, can I see you in here for a minute?
How y'all niggas doing the hustle at 12 o'clock at night?
Right.
Doing the butt, hey.
Right. You're gonna be like, can I talk to you for a minute? Who, me or? Oh, okay, go ahead. I'm good. All right. So closing remarks, and I guess we're doing it on Insecure since we didn't move on from nothing.
I'll let Shannon go.
I'm so heartbroken. I really hope this all pans out, in Issa and Lawrence's favor. And
Oh, wait a minute. Let me just say this. Shannon said, I hope this all pans out in Issa and Lawrence's favor. And her prediction was the girl's going to have a miscarriage. Oh, my
That's
word.
messed up, man. That is so messed up.
Oh, my goodness. That sounds awful. But go ahead. All right,
oh my God, that sounds so
sorry
horrible.
to interrupt you. I just wanted the people to see how shallow you were. Go ahead and finish.
I really do hope this pans out in Issa and Lauren's favor. You know what I mean? Like I really feel their connection, and I don't really want nothing to mess it up. That's all I got.
All right. You want me to go, E, or you want to go?
Because he on lean.
You said what?
He leaning over there.
I know, Wayne.
I was for a minute.
I'm so scared he gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna put a no drinking clause in the doggone Nikki B and Friends contract now.
I'm good.
Yeah, we know you too good.
Listen, Nathan is setting them up. This is the overplay for the underplay, man, and Nate gonna get in where he fit in. But I do want Issa and Lawrence to make it. I really do. I like them together. They are a good couple. They had a good space in life. So I really hope Issa and Lawrence make it. But Nate about to get in them draws, though. Nate about to have Issa with the gawk action. She about to.
Excuse me. Family show, kind of.
Oh, I'm sorry. They gonna pray together.
See, this is what happens when you get drunk. On we gonna have to.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Now see, y'all
they
haven't even heard
together.
him acting like this. He normally had one drink. I guess it's hot, so he think he could have 3 in just a little bit of time.
Tomorrow, he trying to get.
Oh my goodness. So,
right.
Okay.
Right on, my sister.
Woo. Sorry. Go ahead, Nick.
That's okay. I got some good resumes in my little thing on my stash. Don't mute yourself, like. Don't mute yourself now. Let yourself be heard. Like people don't know you ignorant already. Anyway.
Oh man, I'm done.
Okay, so I don't know if I'm going to watch next season. I'm too invested. And
you are.
I hope that things do work out. I do think that Issa's going to try to be we can get through this. Like, I'm okay to get through this. The only time I may watch is when her and Condola finally see each other.
But you got to watch the rest of the season to see that.
No, I don't. Shannon will tell me because she'll be like, remember I had told y'all that they was going to...
and will. And you can you can bet your dollar on it.
Remember I said at Issa's event she was going to have a tent there. She had one. Anyway.
She had 2 of them.
Right.
One was...
So, I think that she's going to try to make it through it. I don't know if she's going to make it through it until the show starts. But I think she's going to commit to, I'm willing to accept this and, like, try to make this work. And then hopefully Nathan little green ass don't get a hold of it like y'all think. And then I just want to say for the record, I love her assistant. That little girl cracks me
She did.
She had a whole bag of waffles.
Because then she have a nosebleed or something, and then she got
at the concert.
Yes,
Then this time she had them waffles in her bag.
It was like I'm trying to get thick for the weekend.
I'm trying to get thick for the weekend.
Listen,
she gave Issa one.
Right. Issa like, and they warm. Oh, it's hand warmers and everything. Girl, this a real easy bake oven.
Coming in here, right?
Yeah, she hilarious to me. I think she is so funny. So
listen, man. Shout out to Insecure. It's for us. It's by us. It's I really appreciate it.
Touches on the culture, man.
Yeah.
Right. And they probably the only show that get to say the N word as much as they do. And when I say
it a lot.
Don't say, but that's how a lot of people use. And no matter what their profession is, they're gonna say it.
Yeah.
E, are you pointing to yourself because you drunk and I don't get what you
Oh, I'm a nigga that say nigga a lot.
And then let the record reflect that E uses the N word.
I'm sorry. As an N word that says the N word a lot.
You cool. This is our show. Well, this is my show with friends, and you a friend.
He made it.
So, all right. So that concludes this episode of Nikki B and Friends. Hey, we got some great followers, some good questions. So we did have some good topics, but we've got some good topics coming up because of all of this. And you know what? This is something that we're gonna have to meet about, even though I'm bringing it on the air, because we've been talking about letting people call in and be, with us. And I think with the Corona and now people being able to get out the house, this might not be a good time for us to start it. So we should set a date like in September, like at the Labor Day when people more in the house can listen to it and not go back and listen to it when they can listen to it live and then start doing it. But we gotta plan a date for that. So
I'm here for that. Ladies, I'm here to give you the man's point of view.
So please continue to follow our page, and then I'm gonna start listing out our top fans and stuff again too. So Nikki Nikki B and Friends on Facebook, and then on Instagram, Nikki B _and_friends, and then Twitter is the same, Nikki B _and_friends. So Instagram, we've been picking up on, people getting on there, following that page. So, but just stay tuned. I'm gonna make sure that more questions are up there, and so we got some good topics coming up because we have gotten a lot of good questions lately. Just haven't been posting them. So, but thank you guys for rocking out with us. We appreciate it. Because we was gone, we came back, y'all still held us down, and we appreciate it. So just keep rocking out with us. Follow the page. I'll make sure I put my teas and juices up there for anybody who's trying to lose a little summer weight. Be looking out for that so you can order some tea and stuff. And then also, at one time when we first started, we had some good sponsors. So remember, you can sponsor your show on Nikki B and Friends. Just inbox me, and I'll send you the rate so we could announce any events or anything that you have. All right? Cool. All right. Peace. Cool. Thanks for listening. We appreciate you.
See ya.
Bye.
5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. You're done when I see you.